Welcome back to Vegas Aces live stream. My name is Heather Ferris and I'll be your host for today. On this live stream, we are going to be discussing skill versus luck. If you have any questions or suggestions, put them in the chat and we will answer them at the end of the video. Now, before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you're always notified of our latest videos and live streams. If you are brand new to this channel and this is your first time here, my name is Heather Ferris and I'm the founder of Vegas-Aces.com. I'm an adjunct professor at UNLV, a content creator, consultant, and I've been involved in the casino industry for over 15 years. I created Vegas Aces to help people learn how to play and deal casino table games. And as a way to give back to our community, we offer a free dealing trade school where we help place dealers at no cost. Now on with the show. Okay, so first let's talk about skill and then we'll compare it to luck. So typically the casino has the advantage over the player, but if the player can turn that house advantage in their favor while following all of the casino's rules, then this is the definition of skill. Following all of the rules in the casino that the casino sets out and doing everything by the book, yet still defeating the house. When the player can do this, this demonstrates skill. When the player is able to win while doing everything the casino asks of them, this is skill. Now, a great example of this is card counting. By playing basic strategy on the right table, the player can bring down the house edge to 0%. By counting the cards, the player can turn the advantage in their favor without breaking the house rules. Now, card counting is not illegal, but in fact, 100% legit way of beating the game. Now, if you guys want more information on card counting and how card counting works, check out our link in the description below. We have an article, Card Counting 101, where we go into the basics of card counting. Now, remember, if you practice, remember to set goals. Okay, so a good card counter can usually count a single deck in 30 seconds or less. A professional card counter can do it in 20 seconds or less. And the fastest card counter in the entire world can count a single deck in 8 seconds. So for the most part, card counters, casinos don't really care if you're card counting as long as you stick with a small spread. So if you're only using $5 or $25 chips and you want to remain undetected as a card counter while still using your skills, if you keep your spread between, let's say, $5 and $50, then no one's really going to care. Like, no one's going to notice. You know, you could card count all you want all day long, and no one's really going to care. Now, when people start getting crazy and they start going from $5 to $500, that's when you grab the manager's attention. Now, blackjack and card counting between the casinos and the players, it's a friendly game of cat and mouse. And when the cat catches the mouse, the casino manager will back the player off by saying, or hopefully by saying, "Thank you for playing, but unfortunately you are too good for us. You could play any other game in this casino except blackjack." So that's pretty much the very beginning, the introduction of it all. Now, before we go on to the next section, a word from our sponsor. If you guys like this video and you want to help support Vegas Aces, please remember to tip your dealer, and now you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is a way YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping me any amount you want. Go ahead, give it a try, or show your support by becoming a member of our Patreon page. We have several different levels and rewards for you to choose from. Any membership level counts, even $1, so please go join today. Now, if you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything like that, please put it in the chat and we will go over the chat here at the end of the video. Okay, back to the show. So we talked a little bit about skill and the definition of skill. And we talked a little bit about card counters. Now, another skill that is used is from advantage players. An advantage player also follows the casino's rules, but they look for weaknesses and they look for loopholes that will give them an advantage over the casino. Many APs are card counters, but not all card counters are APs. So AP, you do several different things. So APs look for loopholes, and they usually take advantage of the casino promotions. And that's where I was talking about, like, some card counters don't do that. They don't care about promotions. But APs do. They do care about promotions, and they usually try to find a way to take the most advantage out of them. Now, advantage players, when I say AP, I'm saying advantage player. AP is short for advantage player. And the two most common actions APs take are usually card counting and finding flaws in casino promotions and taking advantage of them. Now, amazingly, many casino managers don't understand the full capacity of their promotions, and they tend to give away a little more than they should, losing money in the process. APs see this and they recognize it, and they find creative ways to take advantage of them. Now, are APs, are advantage players, like a polite way of saying cheaters? Advantage players are not cheaters. We'll talk about that here in a second, but advantage players are not cheaters. They are not cheating. Even though casino staff may use the term to refer to them as cheaters, because sometimes, if you have a card counter on the table, casino management will refer to them as a cheater. They are not cheaters. They're not doing anything illegal. But they will refer to them as cheaters. Now, that's the key, legal or illegal. APs don't do anything that's against the law. APs, everything they do is legal. Same with card counting. It is not against the law. APs are, when we talked about the scale last week, we talked about, we didn't talk about a scale. We are going to be talking about a scale. I'm going a little bit too ahead. Let me go back to what I should be talking about instead of jumping ahead. Okay, so APs, doing card counting, that's not against the law. However, APs are right on the cusp since they are taking more than they should. So let's take a quick commercial break, and then we'll go to the little sliding scale that I was talking about, where I jumped into it a little bit further ahead when I should. Quick commercial break. If you guys like this video and you want to help support Vegas Aces, then one of the ways you could do so is by going to vegas-aces.com and clicking on one of our affiliate banners. When you sign up for an account through an affiliate link, then our website gets a small commission. If you ever have any problems or disputes, email me at heather@vegas-aces.com and we will help you through it. Okay, got to get that out of the way. And now we are going back to the show. So last Monday, and before I forget, if you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, put them in the chat and we will go over it here in a second. Now, we went over skill last Monday. If you didn't or you weren't able to check it out, click the link in the description below. We went over skill last Monday, and we talked about luck. If you didn't see that video, again, link in the description below. Now, let us compare the two. Let us compare skill and luck. So we talked mainly about luck in the last episode. Now let's talk about the difference between skill and luck, skill versus luck. So let's think of this as a scale. I was jumping ahead, wasn't I? Luck is on the left side of the scale. Oh, this is sort of mirror for me. Okay. Luck is on the left side of the scale and cheating is on the right side of the scale, or the other side of the scale. So luck and cheating. Okay. If we were to start at luck, then the scale would look something like this. We would have luck, skill, advantage players, and then cheating. Okay. So luck, skill, advantage players, and then cheating or cheaters. Now, as we compare the first two, luck and skill, we can see that in our video, check it out, luck is just a chance occurrence. It is just something that randomly happens to a person at a given time or space. Completely random chance occurrence. While skill is time and focused energy spent on perfecting an action. So luck is when a player wins because of pure chance, and that player took no actions at all to obtain that win. It just happened because they were at the right place at the right time. Also, too, when you're doing luck, it's sort of like a coin flip. So winning is a coin flip, and it's also a self-fulfilling prophecy, depending on how we perceive the world. Now, compare that to skill, such as card counting on Blackjack, where the player spends a good deal of their time learning, practicing, and perfecting their skills that ultimately change the math in their favor. APs also spend a really good amount of time and energy looking for weaknesses, loopholes, studying, researching. There's a lot of time and effort spent into that. Now, next week, on Monday, we are going to continue this video series because it's a little bit of a trilogy. We are going to continue this video series with part 3, where we look on how skill turns into cheating. So we talked about luck in the last video. We talked a little bit about skill in this video. And in the next video on Monday, we're going to talk about how skill turns into cheating. If you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please put them in the chat. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Just a quick reminder, Vegas Aces is supported by viewers like you. Donations make it possible for us to bring you all of these videos for free. If you think this video was worth more than $0, please donate the amount you feel it's worth by clicking the link in the description below. Now, one quick update real fast. I am doing a live stream today with Mike Shackelford, the Wizard of Odds. We are doing an AMA, Ask Mike Anything. So please join us at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at his channel, The Odds Must Be Crazy. Again, that will be today, 3 p.m. The Odds Must Be Crazy. Cool. Okay, so let us go to your questions in the chat and see what you guys are saying. Cool. Hey, David. Hey, Joey. Good to see everyone. Sweet. Skill and Luck is here. Perfect. So cool. Okay. Bloody YouTube advertisements. So Joey says an old saying I heard about luck is the more I practice, the luckier I get. I like that one. That's a good one. Skill and Luck says dice influences a skill. I would love to see you at the Wizard of Odds live stream today because I know Shackelford is totally against the idea of dice influence and it actually being a thing. So it might not be skill. We don't know. It might be a different type of skill. Skill and Luck also says, question, what type of professor are you? You say it so fast. I'm not familiar with that. Can you go into a little bit? Cool. Okay, sure. Thank you for asking. So I am an adjunct professor at UNLV. Adjunct basically means part-time. I'm not there full-time. I do a class here and there. And we have our class at the gaming lab. So it is the Stan Fulton building, IGI, International Gaming Institute. And my class that I give is the fundamentals of land-based casinos. I give this game to casino managers, gaming regulators. I just totally blanked the name of that. Gaming regulators, casino managers, and also law enforcement. So we'll work with policemen and everything as well, and also lawyers too. And what they do is they learn the basics of the game. So in our class, it's a 2-hour class, and we go over 4 games. We go over blackjack, craps, roulette, and baccarat. And I tell them about the game. I tell them things to look for casinos should look for as far as cheating goes, how to strengthen their game security table protection. Let's see, what else? And basically, yeah, it's game security table protection, what to look for, and then also how to deal the game as well. Because the class that I give, it's not to just people in America. It's really cool. It's actually people from all around the world. So one of my classes was all from South Africa, for example. So that when they came here, they don't really have craps, I think it was, if I'm remembering this correctly. They don't really have like craps down there, so they weren't really familiar with it. So I gave the whole introduction about the game, what it is, how to deal it, how to play, that type of things. And then, of course, if they have any questions or comments or anything, I try to help them out. So I hope that explains it. I know I've put some links in social media before on how to find the class and how to sign up for it and everything. Unfortunately, at the moment, due to COVID, I am not doing any classes right now because the Stan Fulton building at UNLV, where the gaming lab is, where I have my classes, that has been turned into a COVID center. So nobody except for COVID people are going to be going there anytime soon. It's going to be a COVID center there for a while. They do testing, and I don't know, they might be doing vaccines. I'm not sure. But basically that building is off limits except for COVID people. So it's going to be, I don't know, a while, I guess. So I hope I answered your question. Hey, Dom, good to see you. How are you? Holiday streaming, will you have an Xmas Eve show? Good question. So I am doing something different this year. I am actually taking time off on holidays instead of working. So I will be off on Christmas Eve and Christmas, so 24th and the 25th, so no live streams. And then I will also be off on the 31st and the 1st, so no live streams on those days as well. Yeah. And if you guys missed any of this video, of course, you can always watch it in the replay. I think that's it. I really appreciate you guys watching. It's really good to see you guys. Good to be able to talk with everyone. I hope to see you at the Wizard of Oz live stream today at 3 p.m. And that pretty much does it for today's show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please join us at our next live stream on Monday, where we are going to be talking about how skill turns into cheating. And again, we do a live stream every Monday and Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, this is Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces, reminding you that education can change the world. Have a great day, everyone. Take